Tonight, an appeal from the family of Susie Lamplugh. Good evening. In 1986, estate agent Susie Lamplugh was heading out on a seemingly routine appointment in Fulham to meet a man known only as Mr. Kipper, but she was never seen again. The 25-year-old's body was never found and no one was ever convicted of her murder. Now in one of Britain's longest-running investigations, which the Metropolitan Police says it's still dedicated to, her family are calling on the prime suspect in her disappearance to tell them what he knows. Well, John Cannon is already serving a life sentence for the rape and murder of another woman and always denied responsibility for Susie's disappearance. But now, seriously ill in prison, Susie's brother wants him to speak out before it's too late. Martin Stew reports. Martin Stew reporting there. Well, almost 40 years on from what happened to Susie, London's mayor today revealed his plan to help tackle violence against women and girls. An £18 million initiative used to train business owners to help spot the signs of abuse and help women report harassment is being trialled in Waltham Forest. From there, Ria Chatterjee reports. 4 Metropolitan Police officers are being investigated for gross misconduct after a black schoolgirl was strip-searched in 2020. The talks to avert crippling strikes on the railways are continuing, but with little hope of a last-minute deal to avoid chaos for commuters next week. Union members at 13 train companies will walk out next Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, cancelling thousands of services. Our political correspondent.
Well, the boss of Network Rail, who described the strikes as needless, said he also wants a pay rise which reflects the cost of living. The strikes were debated in the House of Commons today with a transport. To make matters worse, on Tuesday, the first day.
After a day of reflection to mark the 5th anniversary of the Grenfell fire, the inquiry into the tragedy resumed today, giving evidence experts on building regulations, one of whom suggested commercial interests were favoured over safety. With more, here's Rags Martel. Still to come on the programme. But first, the Royal Albert Hall will be the venue for a special concert next week to raise awareness of prostate cancer, which affects 1 in 8 men in the UK. Well, in charge of events on the night will be musician and presenter Jules Holland, who himself was diagnosed with and successfully treated for prostate cancer in 2014. I'm delighted to say that Jules joins us now, along with legendary singer Ruby Turner, who will be performing on the night. Thank you both for joining me tonight. Now, you've only recently talked about it, haven't you? And the thing was, you almost, you know, as you say, for a lot of cancers, the earlier diagnosis makes such a difference, but it really makes a difference to prostate cancer in particular, doesn't it? Because it's very treatable if you get it early. I've got a quick word to you, because it's called Raise the Roof, this event. Are you planning to do that then? Business, but also, you know, highlighting it with some good fun happening next week. And you're going to give us a little taste of what people can expect right now together. Brilliant. Hey, train strikes aside, there are many millions of Londoners who have relied on the capital's rail networks throughout the past 150 years to get them where they need to be. Now, one of the original locomotives serving the capital, the Poplar, has finally returned, and as Sam Holder explains, it played a crucial role in the development of East London. Well, the ITV National News follows after us. Here's Mary with the details. Well, the main headlines in London this evening in 36 years. Now, if you were feeling the heat earlier, that is because today has been the hottest day of the year so far. At Heathrow, the tarmac reached 27.8 degrees Celsius, beating 27.5 back in May. Sally is at Tooting Beck. Now, Bexley Heath singing superstar Kate Bush is no stranger to critical acclaim and global success, but thanks to the TV hit Stranger Things, she's gaining many more fans around the world and racing up even more charts with her 80s hit Running Up That Hill. Here's Faye Barker with this strange success story. I've been listening to it all week, I can tell you. Finally, we're launching this year's search for a fantastic fundraiser to represent London at the Daily Mirror Pride of Britain Awards, and we need your help. It could be someone who's dedicated years of raising money for good causes. Whatever their story, we'd love to hear about them. Here are the details. And that is it. I'll be back with the latest after ITV News at 10. Coming up, Mary with the ITV Evening News, but from me and the rest of the London team, bye-bye.